I am Greg Maxton, and this is a summary of the council meeting that was conducted on January 18th, 2024. We started off the meeting recognizing new employees, promotions, and length of service awards. New employees recognized were Lee Munoz, our Manager of Engineering Services, Kimberly Corbin, who is our Front Desk Administrative Clerk, James Garza, who works in our Public Works as a Maintenance Technician, and Cristobal de la Rosa Castillo, who also works in Public Works as a Maintenance Technician. Promotions recognized were the promotion of Police Officer Michael Maddox to Sergeant, and Julie Lovelace in the Finance Department to Accounting Manager. Service awards were presented to Police Officer Corporal Matthew Drexler for 5 years of service, Police Officer David Magnus for 10 years of service, and Ernie Martinez, our GIS technician, for 15 years of service. Under the consent agenda, Council approved an ordinance amending the city's Unified Development Code, which updated statutory and regulatory changes to the code. For consideration items, Council had 3 items to look at. First, Council approved the purchase of a trailer-mounted boom lift for the Public Works team for a cost of $54,480. Next, Council approved the purchase of a fog seal system for road maintenance at a cost of $103,714. The purchase of the equipment will allow the Public Works team to conduct the road maintenance, saving future costs by avoiding contract for these services. Council authorized a policy regarding the use of body-worn cameras by police officers. In this year's budget, Council did authorize the purchase of body-worn cameras, but prior to using these, a policy had to be implemented for their use. Most of the meeting this night was spent during a workshop item to discuss the Bond Advisory Council's report and recommendation. Now, the Bond Advisory Council recommended a $14 million road bond as part of the discussion. This would be a general bond which would have to be voted on by the residents for approval in the May election. This item will come back to Council for additional discussion on February 1st and for consideration of calling an election on February 15th. Then we moved on to another report where the Gateway Committee presented its initial design for a gateway feature to be located on Fair Oaks Parkway. The Gateway Committee has done some significant work to come up with a design that represents the semi-rural uniqueness of Fair Oaks Ranch. And then finally, Lee Munoz, our Public Works Manager of Engineering Services, presented an update on the Planning and Zoning Commission's future plans for updates to the Unified Development Code. We had several announcements as part of the meeting. Scott Husengay, our City Manager, commented on the exceptional efforts of our Public Works team, our Police Department, and the Communications team to get the city through the recent winter storm and extreme cold weather conditions. Along with the efforts during the winter storm, there was a reminder for all residents to sign up for Regroup. Now, Regroup is our city's emergency notification system that residents are required to sign up for to receive the notifications. The City of Fair Oaks Ranch will also conduct its State of the City address on 7 February. This event will be held at the Country Club at 6 p.m. Tickets are available at City Hall for this. The next town hall meeting will be held on 27 February to discuss the development of the city's gateway feature and the city's community civic center. The event will be held at the Spring Creek United Methodist Church and will begin at 6 p.m. Now, this completes all of the updates that we had from the meeting. If you are looking for additional information, please reach out to myself, any of the council members, or any of our city staff, and we'd be glad to provide you the information that you are looking for. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you for watching.